Let's talk about how Ralph Lauren turned a 10-cent cup of coffee into an Instagram status symbol. I think this is so funny because if you go on Google, people are asking questions like, why is Ralph's coffee so popular? And it says aesthetically pleasing design and chic offerings. Nowhere does it say anything about the taste of the coffee, which if you Google it, it says that the blend was actually formulated for drip coffee, which I feel like if you were to poll someone on the streets, drip coffee would be the least popular thing if you were to describe what kind of coffee would be a status symbol. Now, obviously, they have a cafe and they make cappuccinos and all of that, but you get the gist. Branding is a tool that you can use to position yourself in front of the right customers and also differentiate yourself from competitors. You'll notice here that this is very similar to the color of another very popular coffee brand, yet has a completely different look and feel. So let's talk about some of the design choices they've made and how I think that contributes to their success. If I had to describe this branding in 2 words, I would call it elevated Americana. And overall, I feel like it's really elevating what you would expect about coffee compared to, say, a Folgers or a Maxwell House. That is a totally different thing and a much lower budget item. Whereas here we have richness in the images, we have this luxurious script word mark, and we also have this rich green color that is threaded through all the images you see that really reinforce the fact that this is an elevated item that deserves your attention. Now, as I always say, a brand is way more than color and typography, and Ralph's has done a really good job in creating this whole world for their brand to live in. In fact, if you go to their Instagram page, you'll see that they have a ton of user-generated content that shows people that have their cups doing things that really align with what you would imagine exists in this kind of brand world. Things like going shopping for a Christmas tree in New York, having a cozy Sunday with your dog, and all of that feeds into a successful brand experience beyond just the color and text. Overall, this is a great brand that you can learn a ton from if you're trying to figure out how to position yourself in front of your ideal customers. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below.